Greetings in the name of Yahuwah and His Son Yahushua Mashiach. My name is Malak Shalomo. Today is the 12th of June, 2024. It's 10:03 a.m. Right now I'm in a long trade on ES. Let's just go over here to my trading platform. I want to just show what I took here. So I took the breakout of Camarilla R4. Right, so that's Camarilla R4 on the weekly right here. So I took a breakout from there, aiming for floor pivot R2 on the weekly. My stop is at 54.36.25. Right, so let's do a little live trading here. So right now I'm looking at the NQ bookmap, and I'm also looking at the ES bookmap. So on the ES bookmap here, I'm seeing these icebergs executing, but it looks like they canceled their order. So right now I'm looking at a possible breakdown of the structure. So if it continues to sell off, because I'm looking at it like we're not having any more support here from the iceberg. You see that C right there? You mightn't be able to see it, but that's a canceled order, so they stop executing. And right now all we have is this 54.40 level. You see the liquidity is kind of trying to support that. That's our structure right there, our low. So we're trying to maintain that low. This is another low right here we're trying to maintain. So let's see if we could push up into this liquidity right here and get the further move. Right now I'm trying to get to 54.54. That's my target. So let's see what we can do here. Right now I'm 11 points up, so we're pushing up again, coming back down to 1050, getting a little pullback here off of this heavy liquidity on bookmap, right, on ES, getting some resistance right there, that heavy liquidity area. Looking like we want to test this low right here again at probably 54, maybe come down to this liquidity at 54.41.25. And let's see if we get some buyers to come back in here. Looking over here at the NQ, you can see the NQ is having a little trouble as well, right, in this area here. So let's see if we get buyers to come back up. This is the low of the structure right here. This is a low that we shouldn't break. Hopefully we don't break that. Let's see if we break this level here. And right now I'm considering coming out of this trade. Looking over here on ES, the volume pointer control has popped up. So I'm looking for that to push up off of the volume pointer control, that yellow line right there. Right, so we're looking for buyers right there. All right, we're getting sellers. So
Order filled.
I'm gonna close my position. All right, I'm gonna close and let's see here. All right, so we green on the day so far, nothing much, but I don't think I'm gonna really risk anymore. Was trying to get that 20-point move, but I think I covered some losses as well. Tried to go short here a couple times on this breakdown, got stopped out, and eventually took the long here. So we got from 54.32 to 54.40. So not bad. I think it was like 6 contracts I took, so not bad. Not really thinking about jumping back in though. Not really sure yet. What's the time? 10:07. I'm seeing the weakness here on I'm seeing some weakness materialize. All right, on NQ, the volume pointer control moved up, that yellow line right there. And they got buyers off of that, but still not looking really too strong. You see sellers are still coming in. And if we switch over to ES bookmap, you could see that we're under the volume pointer control here and starting to sell a little bit. So maybe it's going to come back down to where this iceberg was executing, and maybe they start executing some buys again. But yeah, that was it for me there. I had to come out after seeing that volume pointer control getting broken. And over here on the NQ, it was looking a little weak as well on the pullback. We're getting another buy off of the volume pointer control, but not much buying. See, the buying has kind of dried up here in this consolidation. Right, so there's a lot more selling I'm looking at right here. A lot more red bubbles than green bubbles. So maybe a little reversal happening here. Or maybe some taking profit, you know. If we go back over to the ES, you can see the ES is now trying to retest that volume pointer control. And sellers are still heavily involved. Now there's an iceberg executing here again, 175 contracts. This 54.40 level is a buy level for the iceberg. They were executing here before at this level. Let me just point that out. Right, you can see that green line going across there. You can see the icebergs executing. They executed here as well on this little drop. And this line going across here is all iceberg executions, right? So in this area here, they're still executing. They canceled before, but now they're back in. So let's see if we could jump back in here. If they do get a push back above this volume pointer control, that'll be a 2-point move if the structure holds at 54.40. So that'll be a decent little risk. But the NQ is now losing that structure as well. I mean that volume pointer control. So it's tricky. It's tricky. All right, we're getting some buyers coming back in here on ES, trying to retest that volume pointer control. Let's see if those icebergs could support price. So this will be a nice structure here to place a stop to get the breakout of 54.42.50. So let's see here. Right now I'm looking at my trading view chart because bookmap is a couple seconds delayed. So I'm trying to catch this 54.42 breakout above that volume pointer control. So let's see if we get that right here. And I'm just moving this up here. I'm just moving that up. That's the RTH IB high. So that's gonna form in like about, I don't know, maybe 17 minutes. So I'm just keeping that around there. That's not the RTH IB high as yet. Right, got my alert there set at 54.42.50. I mean, this could be a bull flag. This is considered a bull flag, I guess. So let's see if we could get that breakout. Bookmap is looking good. We got some volume going in there. Looking like we might get a push above 54.42.50. So let's see. Taking a look at NQ. NQ already pushed above the volume pointer control. Getting a little retest of this buy area here. Right, almost about to re-enter here.
Order filled. Order filled.
And I'm gonna front run it a little bit. And that's gonna be a 4-point stop to here. Alright, so we're taking our next stab at it here. Only 3 contracts though. Only 3 micros, so nothing crazy. Let's see if we can get that continuation here. And let's see the ES breaking out above. We got the iceberg executing here. So I'm at
Order
this
filled. Order filled.
So we're gonna go up to 6. And let's see if we could catch this breakout. And my target, I want my target to be 54.50 for now. Actually, let me stick with 54. Wait, hold on. Let me go over here so you can see what I'm doing. This is the floor pivot R2 on the weekly. That's what I'm targeting right there. So 54.55. All right, we're getting some nice volume breaking out here. If we look over here at bookmap, let me just throw.
Yes, buy stop NQ, buy or sweep NQ.
That's the market pulse. You can see these here are showing you volume pressure and price change. First liquidity here is up at 54.50, so I'm mindful of that. Might have to front run my target.
Stop ES buy. Stop ES buy.
Alright, so that's my trailing stop, just moved up.
Buy stop NQ.
To 54.42.75.
Buy stop NQ.
44.25. Alright, so trailing stop is working. 54.44.25. Make that adjustment here. Alright, let's go back over to bookmap. It's looking good, it's looking good.
Iceberg ES sell.
Let's see what happens here. We're getting some icebergs executing here. They're taking profit at 54.48. So gotta watch out for that. See if these guys are scalping. You see they entered here at 54.42.50. Alright, it's a shallow pullback, low volume pullback. So let's see if they jump back in there and push price back up to this liquidity 54.50. Let's see if we could get this liquidity target. Alright, that's NQ. NQ is pulling back as well. We're starting to see the buyers coming in there again. You can see right there at 19,512. Let's see what the chart is looking like. It's a nasty little wick developing right there, but on bookmap it's showing that the wick is a low volume wick. It's not big selling. So we're gonna hold. As you can see here on the NQ, 19,505, we got this heavy liquidity here, supporting price. So let's see if we could push back up, get to this 19,525 liquidity. Let's check out the ES. ES is recovering here, getting some buyers at 54.47. looking for a next leg up so we could clear this wick right here. So we got to push back up. Let me just set an alert here when we hit this. And let me set an alert at 54.50. Let's see what we do. Let's see what we do. $54.45. I'm gonna move my stop up to 54.45 just because of that wick right there. Oh man. So I'm not giving it much room. Something about this price action is a little tricky right here. So 54.45, come on, stay right there. All right, so let me check out bookmap. We got this bull flag right there. We at 54.45 for the stop. All right, so this is me right here trying to survive on the top of this liquidity. So let's see if we could hold on and get that push up to 54.50. And they got Nvidia looking strong. Nvidia is breaking liquidity up here, getting a little small pullback. All right, I'm considering closing out, so I'm gonna go to 54.46, secure some more profit right here. And if you don't move up, I'm out. All right, so just moved up my stop here. Right, so we're trailing kind of tight, 2-point stop. And now that I move my stop manually, it's not gonna trail anymore. So I can't depend on my trailing stop to execute anymore. So still trying to get that 54.55, but securing some profit here as we see these let's see, go back over here, and you see this iceberg seller is executing right there. So let me take off this. I'm at 54.46. Let's see if it can hold on, get buyers right here and push up. Because if we uptrending, I don't want to rest too much, right? Just looking at this structure here, I don't want to rest too much. Let's just push off. If you come back and stop me out, that's cool. But I want to see buying candles, buying candles. I don't really like this guy executing here, taking profit at 54.48. He's kind of front running this 54.50. So hopefully he doesn't interrupt the movement of price upwards, the upward movement too much. All right, we almost at the initial balance. We got 8 minutes to go. All right, we're getting them buyers. I like where my stop is right now, even more. Right below the structure here, 54.46. If you want to break structure, I'm out. See, we're creating this kind of doji candle here on the 5 minute. First upper deviation is way up there though, so it's looking bullish, but we still gotta get above that. So it's cautious bullishness for me right now because we're not above the first upper deviation VWAP band. If we were above this, then it would be stronger in my point of view. But on the monthly VWAPs, we're above this level here. So this is strong. This is a strong trend right now. All right, we got some movement. They're breaking out.
Buy stop NQ. Absorptions buyers NQ. Buy stop NQ. Stop ES buy. Stop ES buy.
The big buying
Stop ES buy.
really came in on the NQ.
Iceberg ES sell.
The ES has this big resistance here on the at 54.50. Heavy liquidity right there. So it's really NQ that's having like a free run up right now. They got that big buyer right there. Not much liquidity trying to, oh, they just came in the book. You see that? They just came in the book trying to take profit at 19,529. Looks like we're gonna eat them up.
Absorptions
Oh yeah,
buyers
yeah, yeah.
NQ.
We're looking good. We're looking good. Go over here to ES. ES still has to get through that liquidity, but with NQ leading the charge like that, I think we're
Sell
gonna
stop
get it.
NQ.
We're getting a little pullback here on NQ. We got this liquidity here at 19,535. All right, we're getting buyers again, pushing up again.
Stop ES buy.
Yeah, this trend is looking nice. This might be a nice trend day, man. Let's see if we could continue here. ES trying to take out this heavy liquidity right here at 54.50. Let's see if we get it.
Stop ES buy. Buy stop NQ. Buy stop NQ.
Beautiful.
Stop ES buy. Buy stop NQ.
Nvidia breaking out as well. Next target for Nvidia 127 on the liquidity side on the ask.
Buy stop NQ.
All right, so we up 10 points, almost 9 points right now. Liquidity jumping in here at 19,540 on NQ. ES blazing through 54.51. Heavy liquidity just at 54.53. So it's a nice little run up. Let me see, where could I set my stop? I think I'm gonna move it up 2 more points to 54.48. If it's a strong uptrend, I'm only trying to trail by 2 points really. Right, so we're pushing up on this floor pivot R2, 54.55. It's looking like we might get 54.60. So let's move that up a little bit.
Buy stop exhausting NQ. Buy stop exhausting NQ. Buy stop exhausting NQ.
Right,
Stop
so you
ES
see
buy. Absorption spires NQ.
floor pivot R2 is that target, that first resistance right there. Let's look over at bookmap and see if we got any resistance right. No
Iceberg
really.
ES sell.
Resistance is at 54.53 on the ask. So if we break that, we're definitely going to get that 54.55. GameStop over here looking like it's struggling. I'll trail up to 54.49. All right, you see that selling is coming in there. There's no big buyers heading up into these levels. So I'm gonna trail them. I'm gonna trail them a little tight. 54.51. I think I'm gonna move up to 54.51. 54.50.25. I'm gonna do that. 54.50.25. All right. All right. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we could survive that pullback. So you want to retest
Buy
54.50? I'm gonna
iceberg
be out.
NQ.
Stop filled.
All right, good. So that's the profit on the
Sell
day.
stop
We are
NQ.
386 on. Let me just shut this down. 386.75 on the 300k eval. 150k is 336.50. Right, so that was the trade right there. Went long. First trade was 54.32.25 to 54.41. Then we jumped in again. That was 6 contracts. And then we did 54.42.25 to 54.50. I'm good with that, man. That's good with me. All right, y'all. It's Malak Shalomo. That was my live trading. Y'all trade safe and stay blessed.